Aloha and Velina Mai Kako. This is the last day of Chamber Music 101. And today we're so honored to have two wonderful musicians, Anna Womack, a violist with Galliard String Quartet, and Dr. Womack is a composer and a professor at University of Hawaii at Manoa. Thanks for being here.
Hi, Shireen. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
And then you also have another piece this season, Bones of Pele.
Right, Naivio Pele.
And what is that like?
So this is interesting. In a lot of ways, it feels like a different person wrote this piece because this was from 2001, 23 years ago now, and I'm a different composer now than I was then. So in many ways, it does feel like a different person wrote it, and I went back and looked at it a couple of days ago again. I haven't seen it or heard it in quite a while, actually. And I was surprised at some things that I'd forgotten about, some things that I would do differently now. I wouldn't do, as I did then, but that's okay because that's who I was as a composer at that time. And I was also interested to find that there are a lot of things that really do carry through and are very much me still in that piece. So it's all kinds of interesting discoveries. But the background of the piece, it was commissioned by Norm Foster and his Red Hot Lava Chamber Group, as I said, in 2001.
Norm is a clarinetist in the Hawaii Symphony.
Right, terrific player, great musician, and an artist as well.
And
and he had an interesting ensemble that he wanted it for. It's clarinet with violin, viola, and cello, and piano four hands. So it's a sextet, but a very unusual combination of instruments there. And the background of the piece, the idea for the story of the piece is that there's this legend where Pele had a terrifying battle with her sister, Namaka o Kahai, who's the goddess of the sea, who beat her sister and left her for dead. These are some amazing legends here, right?
Right, yeah.
And so there's this. It's actually a place on the south coast of Maui called Naivio Pele, the Bones of Pele, and that's this because it's this broken lava, right? It's a very chaotic type of place, stark, desolate, but also beautiful, starkly beautiful, and so that's the story behind it. And I took the ideas. I'm not really trying to depict a specific story or anything like that, like here's the battle or anything like that, but more the character of it, and the piece is kind of a metaphor for what I find most intriguing and fascinating about the Pele legend, that she's both a destroyer and a creator, right? So the volcano destroys, but it also creates new land. That's how the islands were born in the first place. So I think that was kind of what I was getting at with this piece.
Yeah, and we've seen that many times in the last 23 years, right, since it was first written. So, yeah, wow. Well, and that concert is June 5th and 7th, and it's all part of the Chamber Music Hawaii series this season. I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear it. You don't have a...
No, unfortunately, I don't have a sample to play today.
one interesting thing about the piano four hands, if some of the listeners aren't familiar with that term, it's two people sitting at one piano. So there won't be two pianos, but there will be four hands at one piano, which makes it interesting visually and orally.
Right, they have to sort of dance around each other and choreograph, not get in each other's way. As a composer, you have to be very aware of that, where you're asking everybody to put their hands and their arms so they don't elbow each other in the face. And
Right, but it is a battle, so...
it's
they
sort
signed
of battle.
up for it. I'm so excited that you're both here. And Anna Womack is a violist with the Galliard String Quartet and the Hawaii Symphony Orchestra. Dr. Womack is a composer, a professor at University of Hawaii at Manoa, and you're also the chairperson of the music department there.
That's right, I am, yes.
So a lot of your day is spent writing emails, I think.
It is. True. There's writing music and there's writing emails.
What else are you looking forward to? I know you're both so busy, but what else are you looking forward to this season?
Well, the entire season, that's for sure. One interesting piece that's on the same program as the Bones of Pele that we were just talking about is the Mozart Horn Quintet in E-flat major. And that's scored for horn, 1 violin, 2 violas, and cello. So one of the violinists in the Galliard is going to have to turn into a violist for that piece. And I'm not sure who it is yet, but it's going to be fun having them as a viola colleague this time.
Oh, that is fun. Oh, that's great. Oh, can we vote for who we want?
Yeah, we should have a poll on Instagram, right?
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.